And now I'm joined by Jenny, Mark, and Natasha. Look over there. There you are. There, look.
There we are.
There you are. Wave at yourselves. Wave. Make sure you're on.
Right, Jimmy.
Mark, you thought it wasn't going to be that warm, but it's hot now, isn't it? It'll heat up now. You're surrounded by two babes. Of course, it's going to be hot. For God's sake, it's like a harem.
I thought it was pronounced
Jenny,
harem.
how are you?
I'm great.
Have you recovered?
Just about back to life now today, Wednesday.
You're just getting there.
It's a long
Yeah,
week.
we had a Blessfest at the weekend, and here's a clip of exactly. Well, this sums up Blessfest. Just watch this. Look, watch this. I didn't see you going on the. Did I?
No, I was. No.
Oh, you were filming it.
No, Darren was filming it.
Darren was filming
it.
But that's a bit of.
That was near the end of the night. On the last night, that was frenzy. The frenzy it took hold of everybody. It was the lads from the Hot Sprockets did the limbo and everything. It was great.
I knew. Well, I was going to say I knew every single woman that was coming through there. And
Yeah.
I missed that limbo bit because I was gone to the toilet or somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? But who did I see going? Vanessa Faye going through there.
Vanessa, Amy.
Amy Riley going through there. Paula McQuillan.
Of course. The Queen herself.
Oh, what I call Hadley Ford.
Oh, that chat.
No. That was back. That's in Dublin now.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, it was an amazing weekend. Well done to Paula. It was just. I knew it was going to be fantastic, and it was. It was better than I thought.
She pulled off the coup of the year.
Pardon?
She pulled off the coup
Oh
of the
yeah,
year.
how did she keep it quiet?
Yeah, the hidden secrets of Paula McQuillan. But I think we got a clip of the secret everybody knew about.
The secret.
That everybody knew about, really. This is
the untold secret.
But here it is. Watch this. Well, you can really feel the heat there again, couldn't you?
Sweating.
It was
just watching it.
do you know what do you know what? There was a hand going up in the air like that. There, and it's our what's it? Vision Mixer, Dean.
Dean, yeah.
Vision Mixer. That was his hand.
Everyone.
I thought I think he thinks it was a Hitler youth rally or something.
Everyone.
You know, it's just
peak controlling everybody on the stage.
Yeah, he was. I seen him boogieing and dancing and everything.
That's how it was.
And not drink of... what's it? We have another clip. What's this other clip?
Oh, you'd have to wait till you say. I won't say a thing. You'll have to see what this other clip is.
This is a surprise. Watch this now. Watch. I was standing on an electric wire there. That's what it was. On the Sean Riley's stool was this electric. It was crazy, wasn't it?
Oh, it was unbelievable.
It couldn't have went better, could it? Really?
You know, there last week I couldn't remember anyone's names that was going to be coming up on stage. Yeah. That's because everybody ended up getting up.
Oh yeah,
it was just they were. I don't even know how long they played for. Probably around 2 hours. Yeah. And by the end of the night, all the lads had their shirts off on stage. All the trumpet and saxophones. And
did you have your shirt off?
No, I was wearing a dress.
She was a man.
I kept it firmly on.
Kept it. Oh, but do you think now you that's in the know with Paula and everything? Paula McQuillan, hello.
Hey Paula.
Yeah. Hi Paula.
She's probably still recovering. I don't think she can't speak anymore.
No, well, of course she can speak. I know, Paula. Are you Paul? She'll be ringing me later.
What are you going to say?
It's going to happen at Christmas.
Oh my God.
No, I'm planting the seed. I'm not saying it's going to.
I would love it to happen at Christmas.
Yeah. Chrisfest.
Christmas Fest.
Were you at it?
Yeah, were you at it, Mark? No, at the Stripes.
No.
Mark still doesn't know where he is now.
I was
away.
Busy.
Busy.
You wouldn't have. I'd say
I was the other side of the country.
Oh, well.
It was that packed.
This massive country.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, the marquee was absolutely.
Merry Blessfest.
Merry Blessfest. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. There you go. Merry Blessfest.
Merry Blessfest. Well, we just have to wait and see now what happens.
We'll have to drag some more secret guests home again.
Well, Jenny will be. Jenny's staying with us now, of course. But
yeah.
She's going to tell us the other bits and pieces. She'll be here every week, so we have other stuff to talk about next week.
We do.
But we have to talk about Babble because we have Mark and Natasha here. Natasha, do you want to kick the ball off there?
Alright, basically, Cavan Writers Forum are organising a Babble Literary Festival from the 16th to the 18th of August, which is the weekend after next. And some of our special guests are going to include Dermot Healy, Stephen James Smith, Tom McIntyre and Carlo Gebler.
Alright, slow down, because we've got to hear these people. There he is there, look, there we are, look, that's up on the screen. Babble this August, Babble Literary Festival. Oh yeah.
Stephen James Smith is amazing.
Yes, Stephen James Smith.
He's played at the Cafe Sessions a few times.
And you've got Pat McCabe.
We have got a great lineup actually for it. We managed to get some great guests all together. Once we told one person about it, they told everybody about it, and now
and where's it taking place?
People on board. It's kicking off in Blessings on the 16th, which is the Friday, with a poetry slam. Stephen James Smith and the Poetry Divas are going to open with that, but it's open mic, and basically anybody can come and just do a reading or
meet and greet in Welcome about 7, and then we're hoping to start the festivities about 8.
Great.
So,
are you poets?
8 till 8.
Mark and Natasha, are you poets? You know what the next question's going to be, so you better.
I mostly write fiction, but a little bit of poetry.
We're writers in general.
Oh, writers in tow. Natasha, give us a bit of poetry. Let's see how quick you are. The Green Room, Cavan TV, there's your subjects.
A bit of poetry now. I wandered lonely as a cloud, not sure how the rest of it goes, but there's one line of poetry for you.
I think I know that one.
I think you've been bested.
Yeah, I think so.
Wordsworth, isn't it?
Wordsworth, yeah. And
Daffodils.
Keats and Williams Wordsworth, yeah. Mark, what do you write? And are you part of the...
I can't even... I don't even know. It just happens from time to time. Yeah. I am a part of the
Cavan Writers Forum.
Yeah. It's a great platform. It's really amazing.
Brilliant. But are you part of the organisation?
Loosely,
yes. The organisation putting all this together.
I'm present when it happens.
So you just sit
That's
there.
how things happen.
I chip in. My chipping in is here tonight. So
So Natasha, you're the boss. Maria sent you.
Maria sent me, yeah. She's Maria's on top of her head, busy at the minute. She sends her apologies, but as the PRO she sent me, so.
Her amazing PRO.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's good too. Mm-hmm. Tell us more about the people that's coming, Natasha.
We have Dermot Healy and Tom McIntyre doing a workshop on the Saturday.
Where's that?
That is out in Moyne Hall in the
Right.
backyard, and that's open for anybody. Like, admission is free. It's free for all of these.
And
events
but
here.
when you say workshop, what does that entail?
Well,
Again, like I said earlier to Kerry when we had her on, theatre and poetry and things like that frighten the life out of people that don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So they hear
Yeah.
poetry workshop, they say, "Oh no, your man's gonna make me stand up and do this and do that."
Actually, workshop I think is like it's a bad name
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
put on it.
it is.
It's a gathering with a general goal of creating something before you leave. That's a better way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a gathering with some other people with like-minded interests. And actually, to sort of undercut that whole elitist notion that you're talking about there, that's why we went with Babble,
Yeah.
the name. That was one of the reasons.
it was inspired by Flann O'Brien's Blather magazine.
Yeah.
It's basically trying to be subversive and sort of make fun of that whole lofty notion of art and literature. You know, that people can be very put off by art and
They
literature.
are, yeah.
Because
And
they think
people that do want to get
exclusionary,
involved
yeah.
won't get involved.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
And
That's-
trust me, if you spent 10 minutes with us, you'd get rid of that notion.
You put the crack into it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah, and it's good to alleviate that type of thing, isn't it? And so would it be a one-to-one with the playwrights and the poets and stuff that's there?
Maybe it's going to be a Q&A session and a reading, but he's also going to be, he and Tom McIntyre is also going to be at it. They're both going to be giving tips to aspiring writers or just to their readers as well, you know, for better enjoyment of their works.
And how does that work? Like, if you had... Supposing I wrote a piece and Tom McIntyre, Pat McCabe's there, and I read it, do they say, well, what you should have said was, how you should have put that was? You know, is that how they work, or do they go on a one-to-one basis with you?
It wouldn't be a one-to-one now.
Yeah.
It'd be it'd sort of be an out there sort of thing, you know. It would be,
But if you were there and you
Yeah.
did try that piece that you're
Yeah.
talking about, you would get
Feedback.
You'd
You'd get
get your
feedback,
feedback.
Yeah.
But it
So
just
it wouldn't
wouldn't
be a
be
one-to-one basis.
You know, it wouldn't be like in the confessions box with just you and Dermot Healy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it would be a sort of a group thing. But if you throw it out, you'll get your personal feedback.
And how did you get these people? How did you get... Like, Pat McCabe's not easy to get.
well, it was just a sort of a thing. Once we got one, they all sort of started
Came on
coming
board,
together
then.
because basically, you know, with Ireland, it's like 3 degrees of separation. Everybody knows everybody else.
Yeah.
So it was just a thing of just spreading the word. Like, we emailed out a few people. Like, that's basically how we got people like Dermot, people like Mundy, you know, the Flaws. That's basically how we got
Yeah, the music and all, haven't you?
Yeah,
What's the
Mundy's
music?
The music is being done by Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It's being done by the Flaws, and on the Sunday, the Flaws are going to be supported by No Idea, which is just it's a really good name for a band. I gotta say.
Very clever.
Oh, yeah, no idea.
like-
Yeah, I know them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really impressive.
Yeah.
Well done to them.
And it's KNOW.
Yeah.
No
That's right,
idea.
yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
Like that's just
Yeah, 2 of the members of my cousins, actually. That's how we got them.
All right. Oh, so
Everyone's
that's
related.
It's another way.
Ah,
Everybody's related
Shane
somehow.
and Aisling,
okay, all right. What do they do?
yeah. Shane is the lead guitarist and Aisling is on keyboard and fiddle.
Right, I'm going to get their number because I'm going to get them in here next week. Jenny, we get them in next week.
Mm-hmm.
Will they go on next week?
Oh, yeah.
If they're watching now,
They
right, no
would.
idea you're going to be on here next week.
it's like the lotto.
Be a preview for them.
Could be you. No, it could be you. It is you. You'll be here next week. None of this, I could be shy. You'll be here next week.
No choice.
You've just been called out. That's it.
I think Stephen himself is a great way to kick it off because
Yeah, we were
he's
delighted with him.
like for anyone who wouldn't have an interest like in the arts or whatever, and then they saw him, they'd be like, oh my god.
Yes, yeah.
He's like it's poetry slam or whatever. He just stands there and shouts into the mic, but he does it so beautifully,
Yes,
and you're just like, oh my god. He's just like said 4 or 5 poems, and you're just completely enthralled. You don't even realise that you're what you're listening
you're taken
to,
in by it.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
you just grow a love for poetry and for everything from the way he. Personally, that's what when I saw him at cafe sessions, I just couldn't believe it. And I was just started watching all the stuff, and
That's an art in
Yeah.
itself, yeah.
He's absolutely fantastic. He was one of the first poets that our class actually got into. That's why we wanted him to open the festival for us, and luckily he said yes.
Yeah.
We'll get him as well then.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get them all in. We'll have a big party here someday.
Yeah.
some night. Natasha, tell us again now. If you look into that camera there, where that green light is now, and tell everyone where it's on and what's on, and what time, and everything else.
Okay, well, Friday night we're kicking off with the open mic poetry slam in Blessings Bar. That's Friday the 16th. On Saturday the 17th, we're having a workshop with Dermot Healy and Tom McIntyre in the backyard, Moyne Hall. Then it's going to be followed by Chapter 1. We're going to have readings by special guests, and that's going to be followed by a concert by Monday. Sunday, we're going to have the publication launch in the Kilmore Hotel, and that's going to be opened by Carlo Gebler and music by The Flaws and No Idea.
Fantastic.
And on that Saturday, isn't that the night for Tara and Maria Lovett's?
That's also,
Change?
thanks Mark.
Yeah, sorry.
What's that?
We have gotten an exclusive. Yeah, that's very special stuff.
Tell the people to look into the camera.
Tara Maria Lovett has written for us a play that is going to be debuted in Chapter 1, 8 p.m, Main Street, Cavan.
When?
Saturday, 17th of August.
Wow.
Saturday, 17th of August.
8 p.m.
8
The Change. It's entitled. I've read the script, and it is. You're getting nothing more, but it's.
Oh, we
it's
know
gonna be
Tara.
very-
We've had her here. Yeah, she's good.
It's-
She's good. It's
a good one.
Eerie, macabre stuff. Yeah, it is. I know what you mean.
It'll be fantastic.
It'll be
though.
fantastic. She's great, Tara Maria. We'll have Tara. She's a long time since we had her in here as
You'll
well.
have to have her soon again.
Yeah, we'll have to her because her play is coming back.
We should have a big Babble
Right.
party in here.
Yeah,
Get everybody in.
We'll be down to see everyone with a camera.
Bring.
Yeah, I'm
Great.
interviewing various people at the function itself. Jenny, do you want to say something about Transart before the...
Oh yes. I have my little slip here. As Kerry mentioned, the non-parade parade will be. That's the big.
The non-parade
parade.
Are you listening,
The
Natasha?
non-parade.
The non-parade parade. And that's going to be on Saturday the 24th of August at 5 p.m. And it's going to be a non-parade with contemporary artists, performers, and they're going to just be walking through Main Street. And I can't give anything else away, but it's not going. It's just going to be a parade that's not a parade, and it's going to be very colourful and exciting. Dancers, and I know that Jessie, Keenan, and Sally and Siobhan, or is it both of them? But
Sally O'Dowd or Sally O'Disco?
Sally O'Disco.
Or Sally O'Disco, that's
Sally O'Disco and Jessie, and they're on the lovely poster that you'll see around town.
Fantastic.
They're organising workshops for the people who are involved, the dancers, and it's just going to be a very colourful and lovely event. I can't wait for it.
Jenny, thanks very, very much.
No
Natasha,
problem.
thanks a million. Mal, thanks a million.
Paul.
It's been brilliant having you on, and we will have you on again, and we'll be watching you closely. That's all from the newly extended Green Room. We'll be back on next week. No idea. You'll be here next week. I'm going to give Natasha my number, and so get your fiddles or whatever else you do, and get in here. Natasha, Mark, Jenny, thanks. Many thanks to all our guests, and Jenny will be back next week for more from the Green Room. Thank you very much. Thanks to Dean, thanks to Charlie, and of course, many, many thanks to Dave. Thank you. See you next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.